Hey everyone, welcome back to Shed Show Talk. I'm Paul, and we report on the latest news on UFOs around the globe on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Our first report today takes us to Lancashire in the United Kingdom, where something strange is going on here. In fact, so strange that it's been revealed that police have been investigating into the UFO phenomena, and there's talk of abductions in this story and all sorts of things that have been going on. In fact, this story has become so much of an issue that the local police now have been forced to admit that something is going on. And the local news and mainstream media in the United Kingdom have been talking about this event. And in fact, in 1995, there was over 250 calls on the same day reporting UFOs over the skies of Lancashire, including an alien abduction where somebody was abducted from their home at night, and it was witnessed by hundreds of people. We're trying to get some more video footage. We're trying to get some more on this story. We know we've got watchers from Lancashire in the United Kingdom. If you've been a witness to what's been going on in Lancashire, then we want to hear about it. Put it in the comments below, your experiences for everybody to read. If you've got any video footage or any information on these sightings, then send it to us at shedshowtalk@gmail.com. Truly unexplained sightings going on here. I mean, for the police to be forced to admit that they've been even investigating into this phenomena is now going to cause a frenzy in that area. What is over the skies of Lancashire? Let us know if you've seen anything. Our next sighting takes us to the eastern tip of Malta in a city that who knows how to pronounce. I think it's Marsascula. I don't know. I'm sure that you guys are going to be quick to correct me. Anyhow, this guy was taking pictures of this beautiful view from Malta. It's always such a nice day out in Malta. And then he noticed this object as he was taking the pictures in the sky. And this sighting took place over a 15-minute period of time. And eventually, it just drifted and disappeared over the sea. So I don't know what this could be. It stayed in the area for quite a long time, so I don't think it's a balloon. It's certainly a very interesting sighting here in Malta, and it's a holiday destination where lots of people will be taking pictures. So if anything further comes up on this, we'll let you guys know. Our next sighting takes us to Quebec City, a little bit easier to pronounce, in Canada. And again, we've been reporting on several recorded sightings in Quebec over the last couple of months. There seems to be a real hotbed of activity in Quebec, California, and parts of the United Kingdom right now, and also some parts of China, but we don't get those reports quite as often as what we do from those areas: Lancashire, Devon, Cornwall, California, Quebec. Real hotbeds of activity right now. This guy's actually a maintenance engineer, and he works where he lives. So he was leaving his house to start his working day, and when he went outside, he looked up and he saw what he assumed was a star, but then it started to move. So he began to record it, and as he was watching the orb, a small orb broke off it, and that was also moving alongside with this other orb. Let's take a look at the video here. So there we go. That sighting took place on the early hours of Sunday morning. So yesterday morning. If you're in Quebec, you saw anything like this, then let us know in the comments below. As always, we're really enjoying the interaction that you guys are giving our videos here at Shed Show Talk. Me and Beth are eagerly awaiting the next comments, the next ideas on what these things could possibly be, and there's lots of theories which are out there, so keep sending your comments to us, and we've been receiving a lot of viewer videos right now of your own UFO experiences, and we absolutely love seeing those. Keep sending them in to us. Reach out to us here at shedshowtalk@gmail.com. But if you have any idea of what's going on in Quebec, then let us know. Okay, our next sighting, here we go again, takes us to Sremska, I think, maybe Sremska, in Serbia. And this viewer was traveling along with his friend, and he saw in the sky what he describes of a kind of electricity. So they stopped the car, they immediately went out and turned on the phone camera, and this is raw recording footage here of this sighting. And in the video, these guys are talking. We're going to roll the video right now. And if you guys know what they're saying and you can translate what it is that they're saying, because I don't speak this language, then I'd love you to do a translation in the comments for us so we know what they're talking about in the video.
Radim zoom kamerom, da vidim koliko može da ga privuče. Ne može više. Da iš na kameru šta se vidi. A pazi, pogledaj sad ostale zvezde. Znači ne vide se uopšte na kameri. Znači evo ti mesec. Znači mesec je jedno. Zvezde uopšte se ne vide. I sva svetla normalno, znači za selo, za ovo ono. Ali više ovo.
So there we go, a strange sighting in Serbia there. Again, I'd love to know what they were saying in that video. They didn't sound terribly excited, but I think that's a great piece of footage that they managed to capture there. We don't get many reports from this part of the world, and I would really love to know what they're saying. Our next sighting takes us to Vero Beach in Florida, and our reportee was at a carnival in Vero Beach, Florida, just a few minutes west of the actual Atlantic Ocean. And she captured two images of these strange lights here that you can see in the sky. And the first image, they're above the Rockstar ride, and then in this next image you can see that they've actually moved across the screen. And she took this with her A6000 Sony camera. I imagine a lot of people were at this festival, and if you were at that festival and you saw these strange lights that are appearing in the sky in Vero Beach moving around, then let us know in the comments. Our next sighting comes from Brazil, somewhere in the large country of Brazil, and this sighting is now circulating around the internet as an authentic UFO sighting. And I'm going to let you guys make your own mind up on what you think this could be. Let's roll the video.
Nem 4 horas ainda, velho. Dá tempo de ir pra Lençóis e voltar pra Bauru ainda. Olha isso, velho. Olha isso. Outra puta, você não tem que ver onde o Zul vai buscar isso aqui, velho. Você não tá vendo nada aí, filho. Você tem que ver aqui na máquina. Ô, Rafa, tá virando, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. Ah, essa porra dessa bateria tá acabando, bicho. bicho. Tá tremendo pra caralho, bicho.
All right, there it is. The spaceship appears out of nowhere. They start recording it, and you can see in the video there that there's a flash of light and it disappears, but it leaves behind these two orbs that then drop down to the earth. And in between the video, you can see that they're on a busy road while they're recording this, and there's traffic going past. I'd have thought if you wanted to fake a UFO video, you probably wouldn't have the vehicles going in between. But I'm not an expert on faking UFO videos. I've never done it or tried to do it. But this sighting looks very graphic-y to me, the way that everything's moving around in it. But who knows? At the same time, it could be distortion from the energy that's being produced by this potential craft. But I'm going to leave you guys to decide what you think to this piece of footage. Let us know in the comments below, because it's always interesting to see these things. It is circulating on the internet and it's very popular right now. Just before I leave you today, I want to touch back on a story that we reported on around about a month ago now. And that was that radiation had been spreading across Europe, and there was no explanation to this radiation cloud. And it was at a time where there was challenges in Antarctica with a British science station, and there was reports of army personnel moving into Antarctica along with this evacuation. And we have actually been contacted by somebody that claims to work or has worked in Antarctica, and we're just getting more details on that right now as we try and confirm the authenticity of the information. However, I just went and did a search to see if there'd been an update to this nuclear radiation spike, and apparently the US are sending a sniffer plane, or have sent a sniffer plane, to find out where these radiation particles are emanating from. And as I looked through the news feed here, there has been no updates since we released the report on this, since the 22nd of February, unless you're looking for radioactive pigs. There's a report on that, but this very important news story just seems to have been mysteriously dropped by the media. And there is no new information on this. It's almost as if the mainstream media have been silenced on this radiation report. So bear that in mind. And if you live in Europe, and you have access, or anybody has access to a Geiger counter, then take those readings in your area. Let's see if this is something that is spiking, that's getting worse where you live. But we really need to be aware that something or someone has created, it's a man-made nuclear radiation. This isn't just something that occurs naturally. This has to be made by a life form or an entity. And I think it's really important that we press our news and our governments for more information on this cloud that right now is affecting Europe, but could spread throughout the entire world. So a very interesting story here. We are following it. We just cannot get any updates right now. There's just nothing out there, and there should be. This plane's now been flying around for nearly a month. We should be getting information on this, but we're not. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video here at Shed Show Talk with me, Paul. We really appreciate you guys viewing the video all the way to the end here. And we're working on a new UFO documentary that should be out later this week. And we're really excited about it because it just takes it from an angle that we don't think anybody's ever looked at the UFO subject from before. So be sure to watch out for that. Probably ready Wednesday or Thursday. And again, we've been growing in subscribers and views, and we really have you guys to thank for it. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button on your way out, and also make sure you guys like the video and comment on it. We really love to hear what you guys have to say.